Oh, this blooming heat.
Yeah? Hey, mister!
My money's on Santa Vex Ford.
Hello,
Need a ride? Good choice.
Say. Whoa!
Yes.
Well, okay then.
Ridiculous.
what do I do?
I'm not.
Oh, this blooming heat.
Hey!
I guess, but... Huh? Hey there! I see. What? I'm not.
What is it you require? Yeah.
Yeah? I'm not.
What do I do?
Enjoy your stay.
Kind of freaky.
Well, should have figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the trouble.
'Tis a far cry from the runner, at least.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was...
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a...
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of
Hence the hut.
That's why you lived in that hut.
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow.
Right. We meet up with... Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctuarist.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think...
We have to trust her.
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the days. After all, the bounty...
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But you're off.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what... And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh?
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good.
What are we without beauty? What do we...
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches.
With all skills and talents equal, when I take the throne, all the hideous...
I love you, Lobilo! I love you!
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
What? This really doesn't bother you?
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Enough about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win war. Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing. When I am king, our tribes, our status, they mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it... Hear, hear! For Rusa pride!
What pride is there in seizing power by force?
When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men! We'll have our guillotines sharpened, and those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coffers will be ahead like...
Preach it, Katharina! You're just what this land needs!
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne?
Everyone's just shouting all their ideas.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody...
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Poor Blight is afraid of losing to Sanctifex Ford.
You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasted it.
I confess, I know not how to feel. 'Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in this...
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wants?
Let's go in. If we hang around...
When I'm king, pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every... Woo!
Let fools be content with their fool dreams.
Grant, most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another...
Always about that goddamn Luis. I've been in the gut.
Quite a lively crowd. Looks like...
That lad there. He's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too? Well, strike me down, you're right.
Pay him no mind.
Wow, they're...
Ah, I've heard of this.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you? Is that really edible? It doesn't look quite...
By all means, let us try it.
Did she even look at it?
'Tis delicious! The aroma of the sea.
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
At least we'll die together.
Oh, well... Ugh.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg.
'Tis fine enough.
You need...
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your meal. Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martira, huh? Felling a vicious beast is one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
How did you hear it?
It's a crier's business to hear. So, do you have a head ready?
Well, let's see. Got a head right here.
Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the... I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid.
That cry is an odd one. Not really what you'd expect.
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought ahead. Wonder what he...
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums. But his power may rival Count Louis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to,
Right.
You wound me!
Look at that.
My apologies.
Look at that.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The man's sloshed.
What happened to waiting for our guests? You...
Seems like Joanna and Barden aren't here.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges.
Let's all stay calm.
Ah! I'm going to splash some water.
What? My sincerest apologies.
How did you come to be here? Is something the matter, Bard?
They were here the whole...
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a walk. I bathed first and was resting in the back room.
Sir Nuris over there, very decent. I couldn't stand it, old thing. It was more...
The bottle's barely any emptier. Oh, please do not blame the poor man. I cannot let myself betray you, and...
I understand. Thank you for coming. To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you genuinely... In fairness, you're a woman of status, and you can explain yourself freely, in your own words.
Thank you. Truly, I felt so much... Thank you for everything. I do hope you win the throne.
Yes.
Whoever the crown goes.
At last...
Thank you all for... Our monarchs-to-be will now present to the people the heads they seized. At a later date, when the second round is announced, the faces on the King's Rock...
20! 'Tis a great many eliminate.
I was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
And now, ladies and gentlemen...
Oh, Lord Montario's here too, eh?
And of course, we have the one, the only, the people's favorite, better known as the Miracle Saint. He...
Saint? Who's this?
A brilliant healer. We've met, though a long time ago. Even as a student, she was already considered the...
Looks like the crowd's on your side.
Well, I'm afraid you've... Hello, all. And, well, sea creatures. Oh, I did hear about a legend.
That's just great, Lady Rella. I'll just...
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister.
still not much of a public speaker, are you?
So she's a saint?
Well, she seems like a nice enough...
We'd better stop worrying about her and focus on ourselves.
Now, the time... First up is a respected gentleman of the church. Guido, the head of the monk soldiers of...
I've no taste for needless killing. Therefore...
A stand-up fellow, my good people! Now,
I can...
And we have a challenger!
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. But... I'll tell you what this is. Behold! The head!
Where's your proof?
Yes, the young son's right.
What drivel?
Probably just make...
Oh, useless as ever.
Now, everyone! Now!
The size of that thing. Is that the monster?
Someone took the beastie down.
I'd heard tell of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful port. Such is the duty of the...
Who expected anything less?
Gordon's trophy is more impressive than I expected. How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
He'll be fine. If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean he'd have been written off.
Now. Thank you, Candidate Julian, for that. Ooh. Now, if the last
Where's...
Your pardon, madam.
Indeed. The head they've brought is mine.
The impudence. You dare offer an honored lady of the church before these judges?
I've got something to say to you too. That you chief there. Isn't that high?
That's the infamous Heisme.
This. After...
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kid...
Please, wait. You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martira. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities was me. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle. And to...
What?
Master Heisme is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed...
And I, Bard, captain of Martira's Guard Corps.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and
Thus, here I stand.
That's... Well, that's quite a turn of events. We have our head...
How is this believable? She's an imposter.
Of course. That. Oh, they're putting words in the poor woman's...
What will His Eminence Fallen do?
The Honorable Master Guido should know whether I and my words can be...
'Tis true to the last word.
Yes, Your Eminence. Without...
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about her repentance.
Aduh, no.
What? Your Eminence, a moment!
Thank you for your concern. But I have no objections. First, O new king, it is my hope that you will rid the world. Please, lead this country armed with the truth.
I will.
Sedih banget. Ding. Gak. Dang.
Well, folks, if Sanctifex Forden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here has certainly...
Those crazy kids have done it again.
Anjir. What the? 50 besar. Kemarin-kemarin percuma juga. Gila.
Barden just departed, wishing everyone well. I suppose he aims to reach Martira before...
And Forden himself. I hardly...
Likely his attempt at redirection keeps the blame from falling on him, and I'm certainly not blameless in this either. It was my
I guess.
Nevertheless, the Lady Joanna entrusted her final wishes to us.
Not bad, pups.
We were passing on the course of a human hunt. You gave a most distinctive show.
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand man, see?
And now you walk with a Ujif at your side. Each ally of a different tribe.
Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones. Something we've got in common.
Not only did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so Forden himself could do the grisly...
That... Oh, same idea, yeah? A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now, you're the names on everyone's lips, aren't you? That's not the point.
It's quite a feat for a no-name candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt.
Oh, Lord Luis, we really should be going.
Relax. They're in the middle of a...
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the sky sounds so...
So this is what's become of Luis. There was something here.
Do you suppose we have his attention?
Last time he told us we had to demonstrate our power first. I'd like to think that if he went out of his way to talk to us, that's...
Oh, loves, I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon, so... And I have to say, I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
Master Luis? Master Luis was just here. What happened?
Well, he just left. You weren't told?
We'd better be getting back as well.
Damn it. What's so special about those fools?
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh? Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
It might be a...
Don't get cold feet now. We knew going in that...
We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula, then we yet have a chance of...
How fares His Highness, anyway?
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep.
And do we know where this formula is?
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence linking him to the assassin. Still, a formula would be useless unless it's within arm's reach for emergency.
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
Wouldn't that be inside his gauntlet run?
It's as good a chance as any. Getting in...
He said he would send a messenger.
Good point.
Dari formula buat nyembuhin ini pangeran.
Joanna, a backwater sanctuarist denies me my moment of triumph. She defiles the very church itself. Oh, and naturally it was an elder of all people who stood her before me. Will that be...
An idea occurs, Your Eminence. For the tournament's next challenge, let us center the competition on a show of piety. Make them prove that, after all, Sanctism is the state religion.
I assume you have a plan.
Altaberry's our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital.
Ah, the so-called divine relic.
What need does the world have for God? Soon, they will talk of nothing but how...
And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder. The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle. Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the Sanctus Church.
Your Eminence, on that day...
Say no more. A concession only...
Ever at your service. You do not bow your head.
Oh,
What troubles you, my child?
Well... Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic...
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago. You burden yourself with such fear.
Rella, you are to return to the royal capital and gather the people.
Understood.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hello, a word. Some odd blighter left a letter for you last night. Said he was Louis's man. Night Prowler, today, come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this Night Prowler place...
On the city's outskirts. Seemed fairly dingy to me.
You think it's a trap?
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious. Though that does...
We have little other...
I'll hang about in the runner. Keep myself busy with tinkering.
Right then. Let's be off to this.
Let's hurry.
Boy there. Well met, eh? Wonderful. Rain. What am I gonna do?
How's it going? I'll handle it.
Well, look who it is. Appreciate...
So it was you two.
You expected us to roll out the red carpet right into our... Still, you really are...
And you're one to talk?
I wouldn't go having a laugh at me big brother's expense. That's when I get to step in. Make some points from my own life.
You are brothers. And he is...
And here I thought the Magnus brothers' name was making the rounds. It's fine. First offense and all won't kill you yet. Besides, before we let you see him, I have a question. I want you to think long and hard before you answer. What kind of king are you selling yourself to be exactly? Go on, let's have the pitch.
I'd treat all tribes equally.
Just like Lord Luis.
All right, a bit much. Ease off. You know there's a big difference, but you're not doing yourself any favours here, are you?
Let's drop the pretenses, shall we? We were all about impressing Luis, and we've done that. You're all about results.
You'll answer the question from me too. Why do you want to serve Master Luis? No lies now.
I admire Master Luis's power.
What? As an elder? Want to get a little...
Despite having been a general, he has Parapus as some of his closest allies. That alone marks a man worth following.
Huh.
Whatever. You got some brass to you. Already got more accomplished than that Gladel ever did. You seem like the types to make you...
Not many get Ardel's blessing. It's worth celebrating.
Someone like you should already know what it's like. The minority tribes face walls and barriers. Our greatest hope rides with Master Luis. We'll do whatever it takes to make him king, and starting today, so will you. Come on then. Master Luis is waiting.
And no funny business up there, yeah? Nothing gets... We've captured some, what, 10 odd assassins now? Lord Luis uses them.
We finally have access.
It's a valuable opportunity.
Wait, me?
There's no one more suitable.
You're putting a solo infiltration on me?
Once we're in the Skyrunner, we'll...
Where?
So?
Hello there.
Incredible.
Hey! Sam!
Huh.
Got it. Seriously.